Now we have that severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for parts of Tompkins County, including Ithaca, until 3:45 p.m. So heads up, this is a severe warned storm that is approaching Ithaca. This storm is capable of producing winds up to 60 miles per hour. These winds are capable of damaging roofs, downing trees. This is a quick update and a reminder that a tornado watch is in effect for our viewing area until 9 p.m. It is hot and sunny across the Twin Tiers today, but yesterday severe thunderstorms ripped through our region with damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour, which downed trees and power lines. And like you said earlier, yesterday was a scorcher, and actually the heat got me thinking about this song. You know, feeling hot, 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 feeling hot, 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 ole, 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 ole. But anyway, today was hot, but not as hot. Tonight, pretty seasonable with a low temperature. Today I visited Seneca Lake and the water was just refreshing. Now, we expect these hot temperatures to continue for the next several days. And actually, a heat advisory is in effect for the southern tier from noon until 7 p.m. tomorrow. Now, this is very misleading. In Pennsylvania, heat advisories are issued when heat indices reach 100 degrees. So if you are in the northern tier, it's still going to be very hot on Labor Day. So Labor Day, we have a forecast high of 93 degrees for Elmira. So this is that high pressure that I was talking about. This high pressure will keep us on the dry side into Saturday, and we expect this dry weather pattern to continue for much of Sunday. Now, later in the day on Sunday, this is when two disturbances are likely to near our region, and we could see those showers begin later in the day, particularly around sunset. Now, we expect these clear skies to stick with us into tonight, which is good news because the northern lights will be visible for our friends in Canada and the Midwest. Now, there is a chance, not the greatest chance of these lights being visible for our area if you look in the north sky. So this is something to keep in mind given the clear skies that we are forecasting for tonight. Well, this time of the year, the waters of the Great Lakes are relatively warmer than land areas, as land areas cool much faster than water. Now, this is also that time of the year when we get those frequent blasts of cold air from Canada. Now, as those blasts of cold air move over the warmer Great Lakes, that warm air is forced to rise above the cold air, and that is how we get those clouds that form into those bands of lake effect snow. Some gusty winds tomorrow into Monday, heavy rains, about 1 to 2 inches of rain from Sunday into Monday evening, and there could be some isolated areas of flooding. So it is mostly cloudy across our region right now, and this is what we are looking at. We have these two pieces of energy that will merge and move up the East Coast. From all of us here at WENY News, Merry Christmas to you and your family. And if you are a fan of a mild Christmas, well, this year is your year, as we are predicting a high near 51 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. However, there will be some breaks of sun, unlike today, during the afternoon. Talk about capturing a snow globe through the lens of a camera. Very beautiful. Thank you, Mika, for sending us that picture. Kids were out today playing, and I know the snow this weekend definitely was good news for the ski resorts in the area, and much of our region picked up 4 to 8 inches of snow since yesterday. Spencer, about 8 inches. Ithaca, 7. Horseheads, Penyan, Corning, about 6 inches of snow. So far for the season here in Horseheads, we measured 10 inches of snow, which is slightly below average for this time of the year. As you can see, it is a very, very fluffy, powdery snow, and that is why our snowfall ratios were much higher than normal, and much of our region picked up about 3 to 4 inches of snow since this morning. And good morning, Twin Tiers. Easy come, easy go. Yesterday, we had such a mild day across our region, but our temperatures will be returning to normal the next few days. However, today will remain on the mild side, but not as mild as yesterday. And as you can see, right now we are starting off the morning with our temperatures in the 30s, and that is about 20 degrees above average for this time of the year. So definitely very mild start. 2023 was a year of extremes when it comes to weather and climate. One particular event that raised eyebrows in the global community was the magnitude of the Canadian wildfires. Wildfire smoke from these fires pushed into the 20s, significantly reducing air quality. In June 2023, the 20th saw unprecedented levels of smoke in the region as Canadian wildfires raged north of the border.
Today marks the first day of trout season in New York. WENY's De-Shaun spoke with some people who were out fishing today in Millport.
The new month of April brings about a familiar tradition for people near and far. Many locals are eager to grab their fishing hooks as trout season starts. Today we took a trip to Catherine Creek in Millport. With the focus on the fish, the rain did little to dampen people's mood. Mike Hines is a resident from Odessa, and whether or not luck comes his way, he said he always has a great time.
Been doing it ever since I was a kid. Just my uncle and my parents, they've always gotten me into the outdoors and fishing just as much as they can, and I really appreciate them doing it. It's always just been fun.
The streams in the southern tier are well known, and people came from far and wide to take advantage. Douglas Smith is from Cazenovia, and he has been fishing in this area with his family since he was a child. We caught him fishing with his uncle.
I've caught 5 and lost 2. He's caught about 6 and lost a few, anywhere between 12 and 15 inches. Nothing that's been horribly big, but you know, nothing. Haven't kept anything yet.
While Douglas and his uncle were lucky today, that luck didn't translate to everyone. Robert is from Savona, and he explains that climate change is adding some difficulty to the trout season.
The season's getting warmer earlier, so the fish are spawning sooner and doing their run earlier. And us fishermen come out in April and find nothing.
But for many anglers, fishing isn't just about the fish. Trout season typically runs through October 15th. In Millport, De-Shaun, WENY News.